Hey guys, in this video we're gonna look at how to use Harmonize AI tool in Adobe Photoshop. It's a very useful tool for blending a person or an object into a different background very naturally. It analyzes the subject and the scene and then tries to recreate the lighting, colors and shadows. I'll show you how it works with people, products, transparent objects, and even you can use it to increase the resolution of your image using Harmonize. So in this video I'm going to use Harmonize in 4 different ways. First, I'm going to harmonize picture or person. Second, I'm going to use it to harmonize the objects. Third, I'm going to use it to harmonize semi-transparent objects. And lastly, I'm going to use it to increase the resolution of the image. Let's open the Photoshop. And there it is. So this is our background and this is my image, person image. So let's remove the background first. So selecting this, just click on remove background and it will remove the background, and there it is. I'll just place this somewhere around here and reduce the size a little bit. As you can see, the lighting doesn't match, the color feels different, and the subjects clearly stand out from the background. So to fix this, simply select the subject layer and click Harmonize from the contextual taskbar. Photoshop takes few minutes to analyze the image, and there it is. We got 3 different options with this. Whenever you harmonize, you got 3 different options. This, you can choose from this or this. So whatever fits, you can select that. So first one is good, second, third. Okay, I think the first one really suits well. So you notice how the skin tone changed, the brightness adjusted, the overall color shifts to match the environment. It instantly feels much more natural than before, and of course you can still make small adjustments afterward if you want, but Photoshop has already done most of the heavy lifting. Now let's try something little different. This time the person photo itself is tinted, but the background is normal photo. Normally this kind of mismatch is very noticeable. It's very colorful, it's totally tinted, and the background is very plain, very simple. So to blend this, to harmonize this, first of all I'll remove the background, and now we'll place this around here and click on Harmonize. And there it is. You can see the Photoshop has removed that mismatch and perfectly blended with the background. And here also you got 3 options, 3 color options. You can choose any of it. You can choose this, little bit of darker tone and with a highlight. So let's compare all these 3 images and let's choose the best one. I think the first one is looking great. I'll just keep it that way. And here you can do some adjustments as well, like you want to give a little bit blur to the background or increase a little bit of brightness. You can just go over here and add adjustment layers. So I'm going to choose brightness and contrast adjustment layer, okay, and snap it to the layer, okay, and I'll just increase the brightness a little bit and increase the contrast. So that way you can see the background is very crispy and contrasty, so that's why I'm adding a bit of contrast. That's it, and you can see it's perfectly blended with the background. And I want to add Gaussian blur as well. Just go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. There it is, little bit of blurriness on the background, and we got a perfectly portrait image. Next, let's look at another image. Now let's use Harmonize for objects. So I'm going to harmonize objects. So we got a office image right here, a table, and let's place this headphone over there. You can see it's totally different, so I just first remove it, and if I place it around here, you can see it's not matching. The color is different, the shading is different, and even though I have placed it, it's look like it's floating. So we need to add shadows, we need to change the lighting and colors. So to do that, best thing is click on Harmonize and Photoshop will do its work. And there you go. It has done its work. You can see it's perfectly blended with our background. Even though it's a little bit darker, you can choose from here. So we got 3 shades of colors. So I feel the first one is better. But even if you don't like it, you can generate more. You can see over here, if you click over here, you can generate 3 more and choose from those 6. So I feel this is good. I'll just increase the brightness a little bit. So I'll go to layer, select that layer and add brightness and contrast. Very simple. You can choose any of this like curve or brightness. I'll choose brightness and contrast, clip it, increase the brightness and increase the contrast as well a little bit. And overall we can increase the brightness. That's why. With Harmonize, Photoshop do almost all the work. After that, you have to do some more adjustments to finalize your images. That's it. So this is how you use Harmonize to blend your object to the background. Let's see another example. I'm going to blend a car to this scene. So you can see we got a road, and let's say you want to blend a car. So I got an image of a car. There it is. You see, this is totally different location and this is totally different, and the color tone is little different from this. So let's remove the background first. So click on it and remove the background, and I'll place this around here. I'll just do the size adjustments a little bit bigger, okay, and place it around here. If I just leave it like this, the color is a little bit off, there's no shadow, and overall it's not looking good. So let's blend this using the Harmonize. Just click on it and there we go. We got 3 options. Let's choose the best one. So let's zoom out, let's see which fits perfectly. Okay, I think second one looks great for me, right? Overall it's look, this is original and this is after applying Harmonize, and it has perfectly blended with the background. Next let's look at another example. So here is another example. We got a taxi and this scene, totally different color tone, right? Just remove the background and let's see how it looks. So see, this is the car taxi. Just reduce the size a little bit and let's click on Harmonize. Let's see how it blends. You know, it blends very perfectly. It will add reflection, shadows and everything. The tool, it's very useful whether you are using it for your photos. Like if you have an image and you want to add some objects to it and it should feel like it's really there, you can use this tool. And even though there was nothing in your image, you can place any object or a person and it will perfectly blend it there. And see the example, it's really good. The taxi, it feels like it was always there. Let's choose the options. We got 3 options, right? And I think second option looks really good. See the difference. You can see the reflections there, the shadow and everything, and the color tone, it's perfectly match. If you see the difference, this is our original image and this is how it looks now. Now let's look at another example. Okay, so next we'll look at how to use Harmonize tool to blend like semi-transparent objects, something like this. So you see it looks beautiful, right? But it wasn't always like this. I'll show you the original image. This is our original image and just see the difference. This is our original image and I have blended to this background. Like if you do it manually, I think it would be very difficult removing those background image, and then after that you will try to match the color tone. It will be very time consuming. Now with Harmonize, it's very easy. Let me show you how. So I'll just delete everything first, okay? So this is our image of a person and this is the background we want. So first of all, let's remove the background first. So I'll just remove background and this will remove the background from the person's image, right? And we got this. Now what we want is we want a semi-transparent feel, and right now it's opaque. Even if I apply Harmonize, it will give the color tone to this cloth and it will not be transparent. So to get the transparency feel, what we'll go do is we'll select this layer, right? And we'll go to channel, and here we got these RGB layers, right? So with the command or control pressed, click on blue, right? Blue thumbnail, and this will make this selection. And reverse the selections. For that you have to press command or control shift I, right? And this will reverse the selection. We'll go to layer and selecting this layer, press command or control J. This will create a duplicate. If I hide this, you see we got a transparency layer, but it's still transparent. If I just hide this background, you can see the person is also transparent. What I'll do is I'll just duplicate one more, command control J, and after that just merge this layer. Okay, merge layers, and there we go. So we got this image with a background visible, right? And over here you can see this ground. With the option alter option pressed, click and drag and create a duplicate and apply this mask to this image. This will hide that background. And after that, selecting this layer, right, click on Harmonize, and there it is, the final result. Wow, it looks really amazing. You can see the color tone is perfectly blending with our environment. Even we got three options. We got this one, then we got a little bit of darker tone, and this one. So from, I think, first and the third one is perfectly looking great, but I think the third one actually blend with the background perfectly because this bluish tint. Here you can see it's a little bit creamy, but the third one looks better. And the most amazing thing is this one, man, the difference. This is our original image and this is what we got. Now let's look at another example. So I got another image here, this lady. Okay, so this is our background image, right? And this is the image of the lady. We want to blend it. So first of all, let's remove the background. Just remove the background, very simple. And right, and I want to give that semi-transparent feel to this as well. So to do that, we'll select the image layer and we'll go to channel and go to here, blue. Just click on Command or Control and press on the thumbnail. This will make a selection. Then Command Shift I to reverse the selection. Okay, go to layer and press Command J. So you can see it's a little bit of transparency. I'll again create a under duplicate, Command Control J. Okay, so I'll just blend this together, merge the layers, and I'll just apply the mask to the same. So with the Alt Option key press, create a duplicate of the mask and apply to the new layer. That's it. You got that background color over there, right? You can see that reflection behind that cloth. And after this, we just need to blend it. We're using the Harmonize tool. So selecting that layer, click on Harmonize, and it will perfectly blend with the background. You don't have to do anything after this. And there it is. Just look at the difference. And everything is perfectly blended together. The most amazing part is that using the semi-transparency option, we have given that realistic feel, like that translucent effect in the cloth. Next, we're going to see some interesting example. So this one, you can see we got a turtle and it's floating in the water, submerged, and we can see the top and bottom. So we can even create that using Harmonize. So we have used mask option for this. So let's begin with the original files. So here it is. There is our image, background image, the water scene, and we got a picture of a like turtle. So what I need to do is I need to remove the background. So just remove the background. So here I got a turtle and I got a water. I want the bottom to be visible and this one to be visible, but other part it should be submerged in the water. So what I'll do is I'll use the mask here, mask layer, and with the brush tool I'll just paint over it. So just go over here and choose black color, right, and 100% opacity, and just paint over it. Just paint, and I want to submerge until here, so just draw it over there and just give a little bit of curvish over here just to give that water flowing over there, something like that. And let's zoom out, and I think this looking already good, right? But once we apply Harmonize, it will perfectly blend. So I'll select this image and just click on Harmonize, and there it is. We got three options, this, and this. I like the first one. The color tone is perfectly matching, bluish tint and everything, and it looks so natural, perfectly fine. In the same way over here, I have used animal. Here you can use any object. So like let's say you have a bottle. So I got one bottle over here. I have just placed it and did the same thing, and I got this amazing output. You can place a boat, you can place like a toy or bottle, anything. So using this semi-transparent or semi-transparency idea, you can create amazing output using Harmonize, just like the cloth, just like this water. You can think of any other ideas like a plant, underwater plant where surface is visible, then mid is submerged and the bottom root is visible, something like that. So now lastly, let's look at how to get high resolution result with Harmonize. So here I got an image and I have placed a shoe over here, remove the background, and let's apply Harmonize. Okay, and once you apply Harmonize, you got this result. Let's zoom it in and let's see the details. So you can see it has created a shadow, contact and everything, but If you want to get more higher details, higher result, what we can do is you can just make a selection of the area surrounding the shoe, okay, and select your background layer and create a duplicate. Command or Control J. This will create a background, something like this, okay, just that area. Now selecting this layer and the original image, both, convert them into smart object. And now double click on it, and this will bring you a new file where the shoe is more bigger and you got a less surface area to work on. So when you apply Harmonize, it will fully focus on the shoe to create the details. So let's apply that. Selecting the layer, click on Harmonize. And there it is. We got 3 options. Let's see the best one. This, this, and this. Okay, let's select this. Okay, let's save. Control S or Command S. And let's go to the file. And this is our first Harmonize photo. And this is the result we did second time. So let's compare the details. So this one is the first one. So here we got a shadow and something like this. So this is the detail, and let's see the second one. And in the second one you can see more high details, like the shadow is much more compact, the contact is perfect, shadow drop is perfect compared to our first one. It was lousy. Here you can see there was no contact, so it increases the resolution of your image. So after testing Harmonize with different images, here's what I think. The first is it works best when your subject has a clean background. So to apply Harmonize, first of all, remove your background perfectly. Second, the perspective should match the scene. For example, if you have an object or a car where perspective is not matching, it will not look good even if you have applied Harmonize. So fix it first using the distort or perspective tools, and once you have fixed that view, apply Harmonize and it will look amazing. So that's a Harmonize AI tool. It's one of those AI features that can genuinely speed up your workflow without taking away your creative control. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more design tutorials. I'll see you in the next video.